What's this? Canada songs? Sounds interesting enough. Well, that was something, I guess. SeeYouSpaceCowboy's songs for the firing squad? Well, we all know how Canada songs went, so let's give this a chance, shall we? Okay, a little bit more refined. Still a bit wowzer though. Nuvolascura. Well, thank you, Buffalo Staple, a really funny music review channel that you should all check out because he makes some really great videos for the recommendation. Let's see this then. A little bit more on the melodic side, but oh my god, if that weren't something else. Otoboke Beaver's ITEKOMA HITS. Oh god, what's happening? Since when was the mic like that? When was there a drawing on the whiteboard as a reference to the album I'm reviewing? Since where am I wearing a beanie? Why is that there? Hey everybody, Sam Music Critic here. And today, this video is going to be a review on the new Otoboke Beaver album, ITEKOMA HITS. ITEKOMA HITS is the debut full-length album, as far as I'm aware, from Otoboke Beaver, a Japanese hardcore punk group. Now, I'm gonna be honest, before I listened to this album, I wasn't familiar with this band at all. Nor was I familiar with the Japanese hardcore side of music. Like, I knew all about J-pop, I didn't know all about it, but you get the point. Like, I knew that stuff existed, I was aware of the Haru Muni, I don't know how to pronounce that. I was aware of this album showing on screen, but I guess I wasn't, like, completely introduced to this side of music. Until I saw Anthony Fantano from the Needle Drop gave it a whopping 9.0 out of 10. A 9 out of 10, oh my god. Wow, that was crazy. And that kind of, inspired me to check this album out and see for myself what ITEKOMA HITS really is. And I was in for a treat. So the overall premise of this album is it's a hardcore Japanese punk album. It's only 26 minutes long with 14 tracks. The actual length of the tracks are really short, like the longest track on the entire album is only like 2 minutes and 48 seconds long. And even though the overall concept of the album, like these high-pitched Japanese vocalists over these hardcore instrumentals, it sounds like a very cringy premise at first, but once you actually really get into it, it works. Like, it is far from cringy, honestly. The instrumentation and vocals are hard as hell. Hard as hell. Basically, for the vocals on this album, you've got these 4 female Japanese vocals, and I don't understand the lyrics at all on this album. Like, I tried to find translations, or let alone lyrics at all, but I couldn't find anything, but it was the sound of this album that just really pulled me in, and I'll get to that. The mix of these high-pitched voices and the hardcore drums and guitars, they seem like polar opposites at first, because they really are, but when they're at play on this album, it's just like a perfect yin and yang. They work so well together, it's not funny. The vocals are incredibly aggressive most of the time, including the instrumentation, hence why they work so well together. The lyrics, like I said, I can't transcribe them. From what I'm aware, they're very repetitive, but it kind of helps in making the song so much more catchy and memorable. That's another thing I wanted to mention, this album is super catchy. Like, the hooks and stuff are just really catchy and very memorable. At times it actually gets really groovy. Definitely not what I expected from an album like this. There are also certain moments in this album just hit such a high level of aggression that they basically just hit the spot. They scratched that itch that I was looking for in an album like this, and it just brings everything I wanted. It hits the spot. The tone of the album stays very similar throughout the runtime, but it basically sticks to the point the whole time. Even though the lyrics are all in Japanese, the titles of the songs just kind of give you everything you need to know. For example, you've got 6-Day Working Week is a Pain, you've got Binge Eating, Binge Drinking, Bulimia, it's a whole song title, and, Anata, Watashi, Daita, Ato, Yome, no Meshi. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is probably awful, I butchered that. Which means I am after you, at least from what I can tell. Google Translate is probably way off on that one, but this album just makes me feel like I'm being brutally attacked. Like, whenever these hits the spot moments come in, it feels like I'm being pummeled to death with these insane hooks and insane instruments. This is the boss battle, and I am absolutely losing at it. That's how I feel when listening to this thing. The structure of the album is much better as a full experience considering the brevity of the album. Like I was saying, a lot of the tracks range from like 2 minutes to 1 minute or something. So it makes sense why you'd want to listen to this as a full album instead of separate tracks. The pacing of the tracks themselves is pretty much all over the place, but it really adds to just the hardcore sound and structure of the album. Another thing I really like are the transitions between tracks and certain parts of songs. The transitions between each song is just so short and quick, yet so satisfying for some reason. And you've also got these moments in songs which add to my hits spot list, where like, let's say you've got a soft spot of the album, and then the hard part just comes in like, those transitions are just absolutely perfect. Like, I cannot figure out any other way to transition from that, but they just work so well. I don't know how else to say it. One other thing I want to add is that the last 3 tracks on this album are just pure aggression throughout. There's no other way to describe it. It's just aggression, aggression, aggression. Wanna know how the album ends? 18 seconds of nothing but pure aggression. It ends with a bang. A banger. An 18-second banger. So, in conclusion, this is easily one of the most aggressive and hardcore albums to come out of all of 2019. It's hard as all hell. Let me tell you, it goes off. It's also just such a quick but undeniably memorable experience that I could definitely see myself coming back to quite a lot throughout the year. You know, if I'm wanting that hardcore quick experience that just throws me into this insane boss battle or whatever, then this is probably the album I'm gonna look for. Because it's truly something else. It's clear that a lot of work went into this project. So, shout out to you guys, Otoboke Beaver. This album is great. My final score for this album is an 8.6 out of 10. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.